Oh shit, my alarm's gonna go off again. Hi, Novikia, Caitlin. Hello, everyone. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. I'll wait for more people to come in. Hey, Jay. What's good, Boo Pop? Anna, Mina. Yes, I am on live today. I made it. I've survived. Hey, Chelsea Chan, Nicole. So I didn't really know what else to listen the title because I'm like, what else happened? I was thinking about Nicki Minaj and talking about what's going on with that thing, but also I'm like, I don't know if I want to be bothered with that. But I probably will talk about that too as well. Let's see. I'm gonna wait till a few more people come in. What if I can play some like non-copyrighted music? I shouldn't even risk it. Hey Gigi, the Black Nuna Speaks is in the building. So yes. So it looks like we're gonna have a small party tonight, which is fine. Let's talk about I really want to talk about the song Sticker. Y'all seen my tweet about it before. But I'm going to get into that next. But first, I want to say congratulations to ATs for winning for Deja Vu. I really do feel like AT should have won more. I like Deja Vu a lot. Like that's my song. I really do feel like ATs should have won. I should still be winning more awards, but now that NCT is in the building, I don't think that's going to happen. Let's see. Like Nuna Speaks says, "Hey sis, I'm currently having a date night, but I love you all very much." Oh well, girl, you enjoy your date. I hope it's fun. Okay, you have a good old time tonight. Don't mind us, girl. You enjoy your date. Okay, I had to get something on my finger. Hey, Coco Mint says, let's see, Caitlin says, AT's comeback was so good. Oh my God, have you heard it? Yes, I love Deja Vu. I've had Deja Vu on repeat since it dropped. It is a fave of mine. Like I wouldn't put it above any of the other songs, but it's a really good song. It's an earworm. Like when I put it on, I'm like having it on repeat. I'm listening to it over and over again. I love the dance and I love the choreography. I'm just the outfits. I love it. I really feel like it should have gotten another win. Like it took too long to get a win. Let's see. Mina says she likes Sticker. Let's talk about Sticker. So I heard Sticker. This year has not been the year of comebacks for me. For me, it has not been like there's literally the only group that has not failed me. Actually, no, both of the groups I've seen haven't really failed me. Now, I won't say that I listened to Stray Kids is Thunderous like that. I don't. But when I did hear it, I did actually. I'm like, okay, the song is cool. The song is good. But those two are the only groups that I can think of right now that came back this year that actually had good songs. I feel like every comeback so far that I can think of has just not hit for me personally and my personal favorite music taste. Sticker was absolutely horrible in my personal opinion. That was not it for me. It was not pleasing to my ears. I did not like the clashing of sounds. I did not like the clashing of sounds within these attempt R&B vocals and Tail trying to go to church. And it was like so much going on, and everybody is doing totally different styles on completely obscure, just out of just crazy music. Like I was just sitting there, it's the instrumental, and I'm like, this has to be a joke. Like y'all saw my tweet. For those of you who follow me on those of you who follow me on Twitter, y'all saw my tweet. I thought Sticker was a joke. I was like, this cannot be real. It cannot be real. And again, it's nothing about NCT because we all know they're talented. We know they have vocals for days. Like I know that. I like NCT's music. I don't listen to it often, but I actually really know they make really good music. I love not necessarily 127's title tracks, but I like a lot of NCT's tracks like Yesterday and Cherry Bomb and Boss and all of those. So I love NCT's music. Don't get me wrong. This song was not it. It was not it. It was not it for me. Let's see. Elizabeth M says, hello, this is my first time joining your live chat. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for stepping in the Lion's Den with us. Cubs, say hi to Elizabeth. We got a new cub in here today. What's up? Let's see. Coco Mint says that Coco Mint said that, let me see. She says, the first time I heard it, I almost clicked out. Girl, like I had to wait because I was like, okay, wait a minute. I know NCT can sometimes do things musically that kind of stand out. So I was like, let me give it a shot. Let me wait till the chorus drops. Couldn't make it past the chorus. Couldn't make it. I said, let me click right off. I never watched the whole video. I watched onto the first chorus. Oh, one of my tarot decks fell. I watched onto the first chorus and clicked off. I said, I can't do it. I don't know. And I don't understand how it's winning so many awards right now. I'm like, this song, out of all of them, this song in particular. Caitlin says Sticker was camp. Let's see. Lisa actually chose her own songs. Speaking of Lisa, the Money song that she dropped, the Money song, I actually liked the Money song. I didn't watch the whole thing because I was seeing them backup dances and braids and all that. And I'm like, typical YG nonsense, typical AAVE, all of that good shit. Oh my God, I'm going to be demonetized. I keep cursing, my bad. All of that, stuff in there. And I'm like, ugh. But just talking about the song, I liked that song so much better than La Lisa. I'm like, this, for me, again, personally, my music taste, I think this should have been the song that was promoted or dropped. I think this song is fire. I think it would make it, if they're trying to push into the American market, it would have made it American market, Korean market, because it's YG style. That's where everybody who want black music. Anyway, they go to YG for that. So I think that song would have been the one that I personally would have chose. Money is a good song for YG style. Well, let's see. Anna says the chorus is good though. Mina says Do Young's part was. Let's see. NCT really gives great vocals. They have amazing vocals. They really do. Coco Min said, but Haechan had me feeling hot and heavy through the whole song. Too fine. That is funny. Let's see. Coco Min says, did y'all see Dawn in the dance video? No. Yeah, I didn't. I don't know nothing about Dawn. Let's see. Mary B says, hey, everyone. Hey, Mary. Novecchia says, nah, cause her money song sounds like kids bop song. It does, but for me, it was better than La Lisa. When I saw La Lisa and I saw the title, I said, okay, she's gonna kill this. Like, cause for me, I expected the La Lisa chorus part to be a little more catchier. Like it's catchy, like if you really think about it, but I expected it to roll a little bit differently. La Lisa just didn't hit for me. I felt like even like the way the chorus used her name in the chorus, I feel like they could have used it better. Like the melody in it could have been a little bit better for me. Um, let's see. What she gets at Lisa won't stop wearing them braids or the black set exactly, but that's YG. That's YG for you. Every time I touch any YG content, that is what I expect to see. I expect to see all of the what do I call it? I expect a daggone a minstrel show or some sort, like because all they do is just do blackface, and every now and then they don't do the paint. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Or every now and then they do the paint. So it's nothing that I'm not accustomed to. I just thought at least this one was a better song than La Lisa for me. It says Johnny was showing his little titties. I still wasn't impressed. That is funny. I didn't know he had some. He had them big old titties, them tiggle bitties out. I didn't know he had them out. Dispatch said that Dispatch said YG said if Han Sohee didn't retract Bi's name in her statement, he could K-word her. YG said off with her head? YG said off with her head? Tell me about it, Jay. Don't leave me hanging. Tell me about it. Novecchia says, hire me, YG Entertainment. Caitlin Ford said, Lisa has been giving Try Hard AAV since debut. It's crazy. People are still just catching on. Exactly. That's very true. That's been one of the biggest things that had turned me off of Blackpink when they first came out. But again, their music style for like Whistle, and I think it was another one that they had released, wasn't really my style. I only like do, and it was another one. It was like two. I think Kill This Love was okay too. I think I like 2 to 3 of Blackpink's title tracks. Itzy dropped. I didn't even know Itzy dropped. When did it drop? Because I missed it. I didn't even know that happened. Didn't even know it happened. Jay says, yep, Dispatch exposed YG. So if they're gonna say all of that, okay, hear me out. Hold on. If YG said all of that, does that mean he's potentially thinking about bringing BI back into the company and into Icon, or is he just doing all this? Because I want to see BI back where he belongs. That's what I want to see. I want to see BI back in the group. Let's see. Ariana said, I liked Playing with Fire. Playing with Fire wasn't it for me. I don't think it was I can't even remember how that song goes. But I know I definitely didn't listen to that one on repeat. Listen to that on repeat. Definitely. Kill This Love, I listened to that a few times. I swear there was one more. I think there was one more. I don't know. Maybe I'm forgetting. Okay, it dropped today. Yeah, I didn't see it. I'm gonna look at it as soon as I get off live though. Jay says they exposed a long time ago, a few weeks ago. Oh, really? Loco by Itzy was dropped yesterday. How did I miss it? Caitlin says Itzy dropped yesterday. I think it's not bad. It's kind of giving 2013 Selena Gomez at the end. Oh wow. Let's see. Hey, you says Loco is good. Novecchia says I like Blackpink, but gosh, Lala, Lisa, and Jenny doing the most with cultural appropriation with Black culture. Jenny did something again because I didn't really see what is I think Jenny's song was what, Solo? I don't think there was anything in Solo. Solo was cute, but it was like boring. It kind of made me think of like when Lee he dropped like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like sometimes YG will go for a very minimalistic style in their actual music making. And I'm talking instrumentals. Also in their choruses, and it'll be kind of very empty for me. So yeah, I don't, but when I watched the video for Jenny's song Solo, I don't think I can recall any of that. Um, but I don't follow Blackpink like that anyway. I just know, members that I really like. Um, so Itzy Dawn dropped the 2013 bop. I'm gonna go ahead and check that out and probably tweet about it. Let's see. Coco Mint says, they keep doing BI dirty. I'm not here for it. Like, yeah, he's already got the group. Like, leave him be. Like, if you're not going to take him back or accept him for whatever the hell's going on, leave him alone. Coco Man said, where the hell Jisoo be at? Like, she's been minding her business as she should, though. Honestly, I'm waiting for Jisoo to drop something because the way things are going, because even with my biases, Rose and Jenny, when they dropped, I was not feeling their solos at all. Like, I did not care for them. But again, I'm picky when it comes to music. I am very picky when it comes to music. And YG's vocal, the way YG teaches their artists to sing, I'm not a fan of their style. So it has to be like the actual music instrumental that goes well with their, I can't really explain it, but YG's music sound isn't the sound for me in general. Unless they're actually really good at imitating Black music like Big Bang was back when I was a fan, and 21. But yeah. Let's see. What did Lisa do? Everything. What you see is what you get. Blackpink music is mediocre and early. It is. That's what it is. It's early 2000 sound. Every time I hear Blackpink drop a song, I feel like it's very, very outdated. Like almost like they made the song years ago and then like didn't get to release it until years later, and it's outdated when it drops. And so I'm sitting here like, this doesn't match the year that we're in, hun. This isn't matching. Like, you're giving me very, I'm 13 and I'm singing about crushes and everything. Like, come on, like we gotta do something better than that. We gotta go harder than that. If you're going to be hard, be hard. You better be cursing. Don't be trying to say all of this stuff and then like censor it and do all this baby talk. Like, don't do that. And then at the same time try to use AAV while you do it. Like, if you're going to if you're going to write a story, stick to the script. You know what I'm saying? Like, stick to it. Hey Usagi. Let's see. Novekia says, sure. I hate that this flag got in. Sure are, and Blackpink have a say on what they can wear. So yeah. Even I can't remember the K-pop artist who said something about that during when a lot of people are coming together to help support Black Lives Matter. There's a K-pop artist. I cannot remember her name, but she said it too. She was like, it's not, she was like, what's she saying? She said, don't let idols like trick you into feeling like they don't have a say. And she was like, it's not that hard. She was like, when you say, all you have to do is say, don't put this in my hair, and they will listen. And she was just like, she was just saying something like along the lines of that. I can't remember who it was, but she was saying that how she does that and practices that with her team as well. Like, hey, fans don't like that. This is appropriation, but don't put that in my hair. We can do something else. We can do a different style. We can do that. And even as suggestions, I think that these people can practice that. They can practice that. Hey, don't put those braids in my hair. The last time we did that, they did not like that. They said it was cultural appropriation. I don't want to offend groups of people, and I don't want to offend my fans. Let's keep it straight. Let's keep it straight. There are plenty of really cute, flashy hairstyles that you can do with your own hair texture. Plenty of cute ones. Let's see. Our Ariana Swanson says, "I promise you, I think they made Love Sick Girls in 2013." Exactly, like that's exactly what I was thinking about. I was thinking about Love Sick Girls. I was like, "Girl, this sounds like a Disney bop. Like this is giving me like Hillary Duff. Not even because Hillary Duff hit with Let the Rain Fall Down. Let me not even try to put any disrespect on Hillary Duff's name, but like." Maybe even less better than Disney because it was just I need YG to switch up their music creating team and do something different. Do something different. Switch it up. Switch it up because this isn't working for me. I remember Lisa said in the rap, "I'm Patrick, no star." Wow. That's trash. That's trash. Hey, you says, what happened with BTS and James Corden? I was going to record that reading today. Oh, I was supposed to post another reading for Patreon. I was going to record that reading today, but I was going to use a term, but you guys wouldn't understand. But I have, you know, when you have inner circles and they have terms amongst your inner circles, that's not really. I have what I would say bees. It's like when it's like so much going on in your head that you're too distracted to focus on what you're supposed to do. So I was going to record James Corden and BTS, but then I decided to try to do nails again, and that like took all day to get it even slightly decent looking. So now they only look good from afar, and I will not close in on them because I do not want y'all to see how bad I got at it since I haven't been doing it for a long time. But yeah, so I didn't record it today, but I will be recording it on Monday. If I'm not working Monday, I will record that Monday and drop it. I don't know. I'll drop it for YouTube maybe Wednesday. We'll see. But I'm going to get on that. I'm going to get on. I don't even want to say nothing about James Corden and BTS because I'm about to get on that. In fact, I should have put that in the title so y'all know I'm going to be on it. I'm aware. I don't know what all went down, so y'all can fill me in on what all went down now. In fact, I'm about to put that in the title right now. Sorry, ATs. I'm going to have to take y'all out right quick. Okay, so all I know about the BTS versus James Corden is that somewhere along the lines, I think I heard that they asked him what was his favorite song on their recent album, and he said Dynamite, which of course was not on BTS's recent album or whatever album they may have released most recently. And he was called out for not having listened to their music. That's all I know. Let's see. Hi, Moonchild Tarot. Let's see. Black Nuna Speak says Lisa be dancing like she gotta pee herself off being. What you get say, Nuna, stop. Now I gotta pee. Let's see. Jay says, what will happen to Nikki and her husband because they're getting sued? Oh, I'm gonna read on them too. All of it's coming next week. Like I would answer them in this video, but I want to be able to concentrate and pull up and like be able to like pull out everything that I need. And I can't do that while doing both. Like I can give y'all some information, but I want to be able to really pull out everything that I need. Let's see. Caitlin says one-time Hongjoong wore braids. When people told him it was wrong, he apologized on Forbes magazine and took to a black fan in a fan call. Oh wow. Stylist fired too, bare minimum, I think, and he handled it well. I also was seeing that Hong Joon constantly kept bringing it up when working with other groups that they want to make sure that their content does not have any type of appropriation or anything in it that was going to offend fans of different ethnicities and genders. I did also see him literally on Kingdom. I seen a clip of him. He called out Stray Kids on that too and was like, hey, look, we're not going to be doing that if I'm going to be working with y'all. So Hong Joon, I see you. You're out there. I like that. I see that he apologized, made the correction, and is constantly bringing that with him. I love to see that. I would love to see that from a lot of these other groups. I would love to see that from a lot of them other ones. I do not see that from them. I do think they need to follow Hong Joon's lead. Hong Joon was really brave to say that in front of Bang Chan and Han and them. So big ups to him. What you see, what you get. Say, let's hope Sniffer Minaj is in the same cell as her brother. Oh, I forgot about her brother. So it's her brother, 6ix9ine, her husband. Obviously, there's something wrong with the woman. Obviously, there's something wrong. And like fans are going to defend it to the death. They're going to defend that because they like her music. And it's just like, okay, bump the music. Let's talk about her as a human being. Because what she's been doing is trash. That's trash. That is trash. Like, what is not clicking? What's not clicking? She lied about this lady's ethnicity. The whole time I thought she was a white woman. The whole time I thought this lady was a white woman. I can't. Coco Mint says, period, Hong Joon about that life. I'm here for it. And even when I was standing, I didn't know about no, this looks better. Actually, pull it back. I didn't know that all of that happened. So it took a minute before I came across the clips of Hong Joon like really doubling, tripling down on, I'm going to change. My group is going to change. We're not going to do this again. And I really like that. So I'm really watching Hong Joon, and I really want to see how he develops and how he sort of guides his group in the future. I stand. Let's see. Novekia said, Hong Joon, my baby daddy. Oh, well, Samara's telling me something about James Corden and BTS. Samara says, so basically James Corden made a tasteless joke saying that BTS are unusual guests to the United Nations and called Army a bunch of 15-year-old girls who want to switch places with one of the politicians. First of all, I mean, I personally don't I really don't give a damn about him calling Army 15-year-old girls. There's a lot of 15-year-old girls in there. It doesn't matter. I'm like, okay. But I mean, we can already tell that's rooted in sexism and all that. But whatever. I digress. If these 15-year-old girls wanted to take the seat of a politician, there's nothing funny about that, and I hope they do. I hope they grow up to be able to take them positions. How about that? Number two, he already knows, and he should already know that Army hates that. Army hates being called 15-year-old girls. Collectively, they hate that. Like, they're like, don't talk down to us. We will end your career. And they're showing him that, as they should. They're showing him that. Whatever. Also, let's see. Unusual guests to the UN. This is their second time there, is it not? Did BTS not do a speech there? They're not unusual guests. I mean, in a sense, I can see where you're coming from. If you're saying, okay, well, we don't usually ever see bands like boy bands in the UN, right? We don't see them there. But if that's what you want to say, just say that. Just say, it's very, new to us seeing boy bands have this much power and influence to be invited to the UN. What's the jokes here? Like, what's the jokes here? You know, I mean, I don't. Like, at best, a statement like that would slightly annoy me. At best. If I really cared, to care, at best that would annoy me. Like, what are you talking about? That would just be my reaction. Just, what are you talking about? Let's see. So much Hong Jun love. I love to see it. Hey Anna, you're 15. Well, welcome. Let's see. Coco Man said, like, K-pop is never that deep. James need to keep it pushing for real. Just it's really not that serious. And it's funny because I've learned to not really care when fan bases are upset about things, because a lot of fan bases will take things that can easily and should easily be brushed off, and they'll blow it way out into proportion. Like, honestly, this is how I feel. I'm like, if you're offended by something like that, at best, I would just be like, oh, okay. Like, if you really feel like that, I'm just not gonna watch when they go over to your show. I'm not gonna give you no views, period. But I don't think it was worth the amount of energy that I saw it getting. But if it is combined with other things that James Corden has done that may be offensive or disrespectful to BTS, and I definitely understand. Like, it's just like, if it's like if they're on some, this was not the first thing that he did, it was more of like a stack of things that he did in one day that made them like, you know what, bump this dude, then I understand. Also, I heard that James Corden took down, like, they deleted the video that had BTS in it for the interview. What happened? Caitlin Ford said, I just really appreciate how real ATs are. Oh, I have not been moving the chat. I'm so sorry. I just really appreciate how real ATs are. Like, I have been into K-pop for a while, and I haven't seen a group own up to their mistakes the way they do and speak up for minorities. They support they support LGBT a lot. Yes, they do. I love to see that. Let's see. Let me make sure I scroll on down. I'm gonna have to. Let's see. Caitlin Ford said, everything on the internet is magnified with clout, so slightly annoyed will always end up as an ended career. Exactly. That's the thing. Slightly annoyed ends up, and I truly don't believe in cancel culture. I think that really it all boils down to, if people don't want to support you no more, they have every right to not do that, and they'll just not support you and move the hell on. But K-pop, sometimes K-pop fans can be a whole different breed. Like, I've seen people try to cancel idols or other people for the way they felt like somebody had an attitude, or the way somebody spoke to another person. Like, example, Hong Bin, and how he talked about Shiny and EXO, and those are literally his friends and co-workers. Like, that shit blew me, but they canceled him and he's out the group because the fans were not friends with these idol groups. So they felt like what he said was disrespectful. Well, but I think, honestly, it's not even just K-pop. It's really fandom as a whole. Fandom as a whole is toxic as hell. I mean, like, we was just talking about Nicki fans. Like, I get it. You like her music, but let's talk about what she's doing currently in real life to real people, to real victims. Let's talk about that. AS says, I think it's gotten worse now that with now fandom because COVID is still a thing. Lots of people are really engaged with fandoms lately. Yeah, there's a deep. I feel like there's a deeper obsession. Um, like everyone is grasping for anything that they can get visually because there's no more seeing them in person. There's no more fan meets. There's no more getting to see live stages for those who could. There's none of that that's actually going on anymore. And I feel like everyone is even more so dissecting everything that they see that the idols are doing in every interaction. And it can turn into a huge overblown war at any second. Um, Black News Speaks says James Corden is another Ellen in the making. I can believe that. I don't know that man, but I don't. I'm not. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Rala says I think the K-pop idol who you were talking about was CL. Where? Let's see. Novekia says, I can't believe them army went to the airport just to go see BTS and still got their and we still got the air clap and no one was wearing a mask. I saw that. And I'm like, obviously y'all don't care about those men's health and safety. Obviously you don't love them. Obviously this is an obsession because for you to do that and risk their lives, you are literally risking their lives going and approaching them with no mask on. You could literally be the reason you will not get no more music because you are approaching them while a deadly virus is going on with no mask or protection. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I saw Tay get bum rushed when he was trying to go to his hotel. I'm like, what's happening? Like, what's really going on? Like, it's I don't understand it. I really don't. What you choose, what you get says Nicki music ain't even all that good to be losing your morals or self-worth. That's how a lot of people feel about R. Kelly. For real. It's really like that. And it's just like music is very interesting because music grabs hold of the soul. And music is it's just like the Pied Piper. Once you listen to someone's music and you follow their music for a while, people lose sight of their own humanity and the person who's singing. They lose sight of their humanity. I don't know what it is. Music is very powerful. And music is very manipulative. Is this falling off? Fuck it. And it can be very manipulative. It's strange. Because I'm like, once you see someone doing something that bad, I don't even care if you still listen to the music. But don't try to defend the person for the crimes that they committed. Don't try to do that. Please. Black Nuna Speaks says, them boys are scared of their own fandom. They are psycho. Yeah, true though. Coco Mint says, but they were preaching about BTS being vaccinated. Fake. Yeah, exactly. And it's just like, I can't. It's Rala says the one saying something like to not trust idols because they can't ask. Oh no, it wasn't her. I know it was a rapper. I think it was a rapper, and I don't know if she was. It was a rapper, but I don't think it was CL. I don't think it was CL because I know I didn't really know her like that. I think I was like, nah, I think she may have been on I'm Pretty Rap Star. She may have been on something, but I don't know. I don't think anybody who has been on I'm Pretty Rap Star has any type of common sense or human decency. Mary B said V was so unbothered. He absolutely was. V said kept walking, kept walking. And then also, I will say, I saw V walking and I was like, that was the first time I really realized how tall that man was. I was like, oh, you are actually tall, even compared to me. You're actually tall. Like, I was like, that's really attractive. That's really attractive. But yeah, but he was looking good. He was looking unbothered. He's like, he trusts his people, he trusts his team, he trusts his protection squad because they was on it. They bodied that dude, no problem. It lights out for him. And he went to his hotel to go rest. So good for him. Like Nuna Sweet says, it's the correct, sis. It's the correct. It really is. It really is. Which is just what you get says. Army is getting the air clap. Probably was the. Hold up, wait. Probably was musty like always. Probably. Oh my God! Don't bring back memories. I heard that when BTS had came to America, them people in there was stank as hell. Stank as hell. Musty, dirty, fishy, all of it. Unwashed everything because they had camped out in that mud. Camped out for I don't know how long. Oh, and then just went in that concert, started jumping around and breathing hot breath and stuff. I can't. And that's why I don't like to go to concerts like that. Mm-mm. I'm glad I went to the Monster X one though, but yeah. Let's see. Black News Speak says, I can't wait for the day that Tay roasts all these fans. For real. It's gonna be Tay or Yoongi on one of them lives. If I don't even know when the last time Yoongi's been on live, but I stopped following or keeping up with too much BTS because for me, like once you follow like one or two army, like it's so much that fills your timeline that I'm like overwhelmed. I'm like, okay, everything is BTS. Everything is BTS. Can I get some modern news? Can I get something that's going on now? So I had to I really had to step back. Ali, they would camp out for like 48 to 72 hours, right? Like for real. Momalaka said, girl, they be so musty at them concerts. I be so mad, stanky butts. Yeah. Coco Man said, I'm weak. BTS was like, what is this, honey? Right? Momalaka said, Yoongi will go. Exactly. I was like, Yoongi will go to fuck. Damn, I'm about to be demonetized. Yoongi will go off. Yoongi will absolutely go off. Ashley says, I don't even follow BTS fans anymore. I only follow the official group account. Yeah. So that's kind of like what I did. But then I eventually unfollowed the official group account. And that's because, I keep it real over here. I always tell y'all if I'm no longer interested in the music, I'm probably not going to be following them. The music is what actually keeps me there. There are some groups that like the personality will literally just keep me following them. So I still do have like BTS stuff that come on my TikTok and favorite all that and stuff. But outside of that, I'm like, I'm not really interested until they actually start dropping albums that I actually want to listen to. Let's see. Black Nuna Sweet said, he gonna tell them to argue with their mama. Exactly. Moonchild Tarot says, every time I see BTS related content in TikTok, I skip so fast. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I'm scared to favorite BTS content. Because again, like I said, because it's such a massive fan base. Like when I see BTS content and I'd be like, oh, I like this and I want to favorite it, I'll be like, because I know if I favorite it, like it's gonna be like hundreds of just nothing but BTS thing. I'll be like, oh my God, now I can't see anything else. I can't see all of the other people I follow. So I have to be careful. The fan base is super strong. So like anytime you like something, everything can get overwhelming. Caitlin says, would you rather look beautiful but stank when you meet your fave or smell amazing but look a mess? Oh, that's a good question. Everyone answer that. Would you rather look beautiful but stank when you meet your fave or smell amazing but look a mess? What would y'all rather do? I'm going to say I'd rather smell amazing and just look a mess because I just feel like smelling bad I feel like smelling bad is like you can't bounce back from that. Like you can come and show up a next day looking good. You can have your account making sure it has pictures of you looking amazing. You can recover from not looking so good. But smelling horrible is a whole nother that's a whole nother story. Um let's see. Mary B says, look a hot mess. Let's see. Marina says, smell amazing. Ali says, yeah, look a hot mess would smell good. Ashley says, smell good. Mary B says, look a mess. Momalaka says, I want to smell good. I look a mess daily as usual for me. Same girl. Exactly. So and we're all in the same boat here. We're all in the same boat. Um Black Nuna says, smelling like earrings, backs, and boiled bologna and Zico booty cheeks. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. AS says, yeah, because if someone smells bad, that's such a turn off. Like, yeah, you really don't recover from that. You don't recover from that. I would not ever want to meet my faves. Smell a stank. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. I'm good on that. Imagine dying from inhaling. Imagine walking up to your fave and smelling like booty cheeks, smelling like freshly clapped ass. Imagine that. Imagine smelling like swamp and walking to your fave. I died. Okay? I really would. Like, y'all know I'm standing ATs right now. I would never, not in front of San, not in front of Songhwa, not in front of Hongju, not in front of Yuno, not in front of Jongho, not in front of Mingi, not in front of Woo Young, not in front of none of them, not in front of Yo Song. No, ma'am. Not doing that. So for all of them to go there, and then y'all are like literally, like when they went to that concert, like BTS could have like really like y'all could have like really interacted. Imagine you're like getting your first chance to interact with them and you smell like 10 cans of 10 cans of bounce that ass. You smell like that. Can't I would myself immediately. No, I can't do it. Girl, Abyssinius said when your faves give you that look. Exactly. Like, cause let's keep it real. Let's keep it real because it doesn't matter how good you look. If you smell bad, your looks are automatically thrown out the window. Okay, let's see. Is there any idol where your intuition tells you they stink? Okay, so yeah, I've had idols that I'm like, oh, they smell. Um, Namjoon, not complete body odor, but Namjoon looks like his breath is constantly hot. Like he looks like his breath is constantly hot. Um, I don't know why, but he was one of them that I'm like, your breath is hot. Your breath is hot. I don't know. He be sometimes certain things that he does. I'm like, I know your breath is hot right here. I know your breath is hot. Someone said Mingy breath smell like rumor. wait, someone said his breath smell, but it's just rumors though. I can see it. I can see it. I hope not. I keep hearing this thing about rain and I don't know anything about it. I heard that it was a joke or something or a rumor that was spread, but I want to know if it's true. Kai, yeah, what you should get? Kai is musty, but he fine. Jungkook's feet look like they always stink. That is hilarious. I actually agree with Kai. Let's see. I'm not sure about Jungkook, but hey, I'm go off. Who else can I think of? I definitely know Namjoon's breath stood out to me a lot. Never met the man before, but I just felt like it was. I think the moment I started thinking about it, it was that moment, that awkward old video. I don't know if any of y'all know it. That awkward old video where him and Yoongi kissed. I don't know what the hell was going on, but it was Namjoon and Yoongi, and they kissed, and it was like it was so awkward the way like Namjoon was trying to. And I was just looking at him and I'm like, I just know your breath hot. I know you're approaching Yoongi with hot ass breath. Ooh. Yeah, V looks like he smells good. Let's see. That is funny. Momalaka says, I'm sorry, I love my babies, but Hongju look like he smells like corn chips from being in that lab all the time and creating. Oh, you know who I heard? Okay. So I heard about someone stanking, an idol stanking, and it really threw me because this is my bias, and I'm gonna talk about him. If you know him, shout it out in the comments because I'm gonna keep him nameless until the end of the story, okay? So, this is one of my biases in the group. One of the group members told them, you like to sit in the computer chair, booty cheeks out, and do that for hours. And when I come in, the chair, and they didn't even finish it. Said person was like, I'm sorry, I know, I'll do better. Let me see your answers. Abyssin, Yeji, Samara, Natalie. Okay, right. So y'all all seen it. Y'all all seen it. Okay. When I tell you that ruined my image of him right there, I was like, I'm gonna gag. It's like I'm gonna gag. I'm gonna gag. I'm gonna gag. And then I'm like, why did they call you out on that publicly? Why publicly? Like, why? Like, why publicly? Because now I have to sleep knowing that he's smelling like booty cheeks. Like that computer room smell like booty cheeks because he out there with an unwashed, sweaty booty and sack sitting in public furniture that all of them use. I can't. He's crossed the line. I was like, okay, I guess I need to go shopping for a new bias because we can't do this. Just, it's one of those things. It's TMI. Like I was just like, this is one of those times. This is one of those times where they didn't need to volunteer that information. We didn't need to know that. We didn't need to know that. At least let us imagine that you wash every day. You know what I'm saying? That you're not doing stank stuff like that. Coco Man said, who called who out? It was Minhyuk, if I recall correctly. Minhyuk called I am out. Ali said this live took a sudden turn. It did take a sudden turn. I don't know what happened, but follow me. I have ADHD. Once somebody bring up another topic, I'm gone. I do not stay on track at all. So you just got to keep up or you get lost. What you get said. Now my bias list is where girl. That's how I felt. I was like, I have to reevaluate some things because you look so nice. You look so aesthetically pleasing. You look so handsome and charming, and you look like you smell like cologne. Well, Kaylin Ford says, "Did you see when I am was mansplaining diet exercise on the private fan messaging? Woo, it was bad for him. I saw it. I was like, what's happening?" And then I heard that he said that he was actually talking to himself, like he was writing himself something about, oh, like if you can get the energy to eat some shit or something like that, then you can work out or da 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 da. I am not, I wouldn't be surprised if it was both, because there was a lot of times that I'm looking at I am and I realized how underweight he is. And I don't know why he obsesses over it, or if it's more so the company that is forcing him to obsess over it. But he, a lot of times, to me, looks very severely underweight. Like, I mean, caved in cheeks and like just very, very, very skinny. And so when I saw those tweets, when I saw him trending about it, and I saw some of the messages, I was like, it kind of makes sense to me. I'm like, it makes sense. Like, I see where this kind of toxic energy is coming from, because I noticed the change in your physical appearance. I noticed it when it happened. And I also noticed how he sort of kept it that way. But he doesn't look sometimes very healthy. And I don't mean it in like, oh, there's a certain look that is supposed to be healthy. I mean it in a way like, maybe I should say happy. Like, a lot of times he'll look very much lethargic or worn out or tired. And he probably is all of that because of being overworked. But before, earlier on in Monsta X, he had a lot more energy than he does now. He had a lot of more hyper moments, and he was a little more giggly and interactive. But now it looks like he just has so much stress and so much on his mind. And like I said, for me, I see it in the physical appearance. I see it in the mannerisms. I see all of that from my point of view. So I wasn't surprised when I saw it. I'm like, okay, I can tell by your face, your energy, that there's a lot of built up toxicity in you right now. Let's see. AS says, I never heard any rumors of idols smelling good like Rihanna. What is that about? I hear about Rihanna smelling so good that everybody who's ever met her has made a comment on it. Hold on, let me catch some of these comments. Caitlin said he also mansplained tilapia, a type of fish, on a video. Like, why? Oh, Lord. Ooh, well, I just need to go sit down somewhere. Momalaka says, love, I mean, everybody stinks sometimes, love, but what is he doing in the computer room naked? That's what I'm saying. Like, and then it's like the public room, so you're sharing it with several other guys. And guys are not really that clean to begin with. Like, a lot of guys they're not up to par with cleanliness, I say. But I feel like if you have you have other dudes telling you, like, in a man's dorm, damn near a frat house, telling you it's got to be bad. It's got to be bad. Let's see. I feel like it's both the companies who put in Coco Mint says, I feel like it's both the companies put in their heads of idols so much that idols themselves become obsessed with losing weight. And it's sad, honestly. It really is. Coco Mint says, same with Jaehan from NCT. Jaehan from NCT mansplains. He looks like he does. But let me know what you were saying about that. Momalaka says, I hate these companies and their public wants them to be bone skinny. Yeah, let them be real people. Like, honestly, this is why that's something that stood out to me with GOT7, because GOT7, honestly, it's all JYP males. JYP males are the only males that I ever really see consistently with real bodies. Like JB, Young J, Guts, Guts, double chins. Boys be looking nice. Boys be looking nice, got their little flab. And I personally like it. I love it. I really don't mind me a big boy, a skinny boy, a medium boy, a chubby boy. I love them. I love them all. Right. Stray Kids, Changbin got his gut, Lino got his little gut. Look, and they still do their little workouts or whatever. They're fully healthy and they eat and they look good. Okay. And I just see that constantly with at least JYP males. I don't know. I can't really comment too much on the women. But the JYP males, often I get to see them have different types of body types that it seems to be pretty okay for them, you know? Let's see. Hold up. Okay. What you choose, what you get said. I keep hearing that Beyonce breath is funky, like dead rats funky. You know what's so funny? I can see that. As soon as you said that, all I thought was, oh, it's true. Oh, I can see that. I can see that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can really see that. Yeah. Fabiola says, I agree with you. I feel like the company and some members, mostly the company, keep pointing that out to him, both when he was healthier or weight, and now they be crying saying he's too skinny. I agree. Dante says, I think I am stressed because I know that he's the only English speaker in the group and he has to carry the questions in interviews. I was saying that a few months ago or even a year ago, I was saying that even in a lot of readings, if you check back on my old Monster X readings or old I Am readings, I was saying that he's carrying, or even lives, he's carrying so much mental stress and weight on him because they're making him responsible for everything American related. Everything, like even like important business, like shit, like he's like really having to be involved with everything. So even as the baby of the group, he is carrying not only the group but the company. Anyway, let's see. Lino's booty. Yeah, he do got one. I like my man thick and chubby. Yes. Anna says 2 p.m. Yes. I was talking to my sister. I was like, 2 p.m. Actually, the most recent, I would say it'd be Monster X2. It's like the last time I saw, like, let me choose my words. The last time I saw men with those type body types in K-pop, because most K-pop likes to go for a more twink style. They like to go for tall and slender, tall and slender, tall and slender, tall and slender. And like even when they have idols that have abs, they're skinny. So there's no meat there. It's just literally the muscle, which is primarily useless. Honestly, if it has no fat with it, it's honestly useless. It is just for show if it has no fat with it. Like literally. That's why Jong Ho's so strong. He eat. My boy eats. Okay, you can tell my boy eats, and he's strong. Let's see. It's sad the poor fellow, he has to do so much, says Momalake. Mm-hmm. Caitlin says Felix does have an eater disorder, rumors though. He does? Because I heard, at best I heard that he eats a lot. His mama used to. His mama, I seen cook so many meals, and then he used to have like he would eat steaks for breakfast. Then I had seen a video of him putting Pocky, Reese's, all kinds of candy in a giant bowl, and then putting milk in it. So is it like that kind of eating disorder, like eating a whole bunch of unhealthy stuff in like one sitting? Probably spitting it back up, maybe. I don't know, because that's a lot of food. 2 p.m. members are just so dark and handsome and manly. They are. They are Coco Mint. They really are. Dante's analysis says, I'm pretty sure when Monster X was recording their English album, I know I.M had to direct the members to make sure the English pronunciation was good. Jesus. Bissinen said, well, but it's true. Let's see. Momolaka says, I'm so sad about Sungwa. He's lost so much weight. He used to be thick and fine. Now, fine when they debut. Yeah, and he's so slender now. He's so slender. I mean, he lost even more weight for this comeback. I mean, they put him in that wetsuit, and he's still beautiful. Don't get me wrong, he's still gorgeous. He's still beautiful, gorgeous man, beautiful. But yes, he has lost a lot of weight. Yes, Moonchild Jung Ho, hey. Felix be fed up. Be up in that kitchen every dang day. That is funny. Fabiola says, so basically these companies want slender men for idols and don't care about their health. Pretty much. I'm like, let them eat. Please let them eat. I promise you they'll still look good. Let them boys eat. Let them eat. Let the girls eat. Oh my God, let the girls eat. Let's see. Samara says, like he wants to lose more weight, like he's unsatisfied. That's so sad. Felix head so big that's when I noticed he was too skinny. Jay said 2 p.m. booty though. The Junho's booty, yes. The whole booty. Junho booty is okay. Caitlin says Sungwa is one of the prettiest K-pop boys. Like, not even necessarily handsome. That boy is pretty. He's both. Like and that's I love his aesthetic. I love it because he can do both so well. And I think that's something that both him and Yosung can pull off. But Sungwa, chef's kiss. Sungwa is just gorgeous. I don't understand how he was so fearful of his looks back in the day, because I heard that he had a very bad relationship with himself, and did not like his physical appearance, and found himself to be so unappealing that he didn't want to show himself or something like that. And I'm like looking at him like, how? But again, I don't know, what he was seeing back then. I don't know, what his mental state was back then. I don't know what he could have been going through to have those thoughts, but the man is beautiful. The man is beautiful. He's absolutely stunning. I'm actually quite surprised that I don't see a lot about how beautiful he is. I don't really see much about Sungwa's beauty. Maybe if they're directly on a show and somebody happens to bring it up, but outside of that, I'm like, why is no one talking about this? Malaka said Woo Young had a little belly. It was so cute. He did. It was super adorable. Ali says they need actual dictations instead of people who don't know anything. Moonchild Tarot says idols with huge heads and slender bodies scare me really. Momolaka says Sungwa is freaking gorgeous, but I don't get why he thought he was ugly. Yeah, I don't either. Jay says the Korean beauty standards It's the Korean beauty standards. Remember when people were hating on Ji Hyo when she gained some weight? Oh goodness. Yeah, RH. So Sunghwa is a vampire pirate. Sunghwa and vampire pirate corsets in the Deja Vu performance. Yes, that was everything. It was. It was. Uh, Samara says Yo Song has a birthmark on his face. That's probably part of it. Yeah. Yes. Yo Song has a little birthmark right on his little eye. Let's see. AS says, I think uh I think lots of idols feel that way. You don't know how harsh these people uh in the background are. Yeah. Nicole says Sungwa is one of the most beautiful persons I've seen. Oh, where did it go? Person that I saw in my life. What you choose, what you get says Sungwa. Oh my god, it's going fast again. It's gorgeous, and that smile is everything. True. Momalaka says that's because Sungwa is so daggone rude with it. When dang, when rude with it, dang, thought itself. Coco Mint says, did y'all hear about P Nation's new boy group from its survival show and how the youngest member is like 12, barely out of the womb? It should be illegal. It should be illegal to recruit these people under the age of 18. Y'all know I said that before. I definitely think it should be illegal to debut a group with anyone under the age of 18. Like, keep promoting these groups with people who are at least 30. That way, these young bloods actually have time to do whatever they want and go to school and do 12. Are you serious? If he's gonna debut at 12, he's not this child is not gonna have any. They're not gonna have a childhood. They're not gonna be able to go to school and meet friends and learn what they need to do, learn what they need to learn in a school setting. Like, they're not going to be able to do that. Like, they're not going to be able to get summer vacations. Like, they're going to be stuck in a contract where they have to wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning and record for 3 days straight to do a video. Like, that's yeah, exactly, Ashley. At the very least, and 18 at the very least. Um, let's see. Rala says someone is the member who eats the most though to weight more, but he has a fast metabolism and sweats a lot. It's very hard for yeah. I heard for guys it can be very difficult to gain weight. You know they have the whole thing like get your weight up or whatever. San's the same. They said for San like he just doesn't gain weight, and sometimes it's very natural for people's bodies. So it's it's fine as long as they're comfortable with themselves. I'm good. But when you turn up and you're sitting there and you hate yourself and you're like, you're struggling mentally because of the way you look, that's a problem. Outside of that, if you're okay, if you're like, this is the way you want to look because you just generally are okay with it and you just like the way you look, it's cool. Like, because a man is beautiful either way. Let's see. Someone has been on a diet for the last year or two. Stop that. Has he? Yikes. Samara says, I was like, oh yeah, I think I've seen clips of him denying eating ice cream with Hong Joon because he wants to eat dinner. Hong Joon doesn't seem like he cares, but that's why Hong Joon thick too. Girl, I found out Hong Joon was thick. He had girl. Hong Joon got a wagon in the back. I did not know that. Um, let's see. Coco Mint says, I can't believe the parents let them do that either. Like, do they not care about their child's mental health or how they possibly won't have a childhood? I don't think they care. I think that at this point they're like, let's get the money. Mary B say Hongju is thick cake for real. Let's see. Caitlin says, do you ever be doing daily life things and start thinking about an idol you're connected to? Like get a message about how they're doing unconsciously reading them basically. I don't get any of that unless I'm actually watching something with them. Outside of that, I can't remember. If it's not for me, if it's not deliberate, or if I'm not like literally watching something of them that will trigger something that's like, oh, they're feeling this type of way, or this is what's going on with them, then I won't. And my memory is so short that I wouldn't even remember it if I had it. Like, I really wouldn't. It would be like in one ear and out the other. Let's see. Maria says, I know the kid has talent, but he's going to be exposed to a lot of crappy things in the industry. This is a fact. This is a fact. The industry always preys on these people, these vulnerable people. Like this person, this child is not going to have any say. And they're so young, they will have no say in their life, in the way they're treated. They could be literally used as a servant to the elders to clean up trash and just bullied because they're going to be I don't know how much older the other ones are going to be, but the age difference, they're not going to be able to defend themselves against the adults in any way, shape, or form. Again, they're a child. Like, putting a child or allowing a child to be in that position in general is cruelty. And that itself should get your child taken away. That's what is that? I'm not even gonna say what it is, but you can't do that. Don't do that. And it's not even a thing where it's like, oh, they're an actor and you're gonna be there on set with them every day. And you know what I'm saying? It's not even one of those situations. Like 12. What my question is, who the hell needs a 12-year-old in a K-pop band right now? Who is looking for a 12-year-old? Who's looking for a 12-year-old idol? And solo music, if there's a 12-year-old who makes music and they want to write their little songs or do little solos, that's one thing. But in a K-pop group, again, don't know the ages of the rest of the members, so I don't know if they're all going to be around the same age, and it's going to be like Disney something kind of kids bop kind of music, like if they're going to literally be doing like some kids bop type music, something for babies to listen to. I don't know, but who actually needs a group of 12-year-olds? Who are they promoting that to? For what? I just don't get it. Exactly, Ashley. Exactly. Coco Man said they want them young because they're easier to manipulate. Exactly, and that's true. That's absolutely true. The oldest member is 19 and the second youngest is 16. Why is there a 12-year-old in that group then? That makes no sense. What is the 12-year-old going to bring to that group? Oh my God. Fabiola says apparently Rose is 40 to 41 kilograms, which is super underweight. All of Blackpink looks super underweight. When they first debuted, that was the one that really worried me. They all looked super underweight. I definitely noticed when Rose started losing weight as well, though. I definitely noticed when that happened. But all of Blackpink, see, 2NE1 was thick. Literally, the skinniest person in 2NE1 was Dara. But YG didn't let Blackpink live. They didn't let Blackpink live. All right, Shay, when that 12-year-old hit puberty in the middle of the performance, and that's going to be a struggle, he shouldn't have to deal with that on public spotlight. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, it's so much kind of going on within the K-pop industry that needs to be changed, that needs to be corrected, that needs to be, I don't know, but it's a lot. But y'all, I have to go. I can't stay on here much longer. I still have a few things I need to do before heading to bed. But it's getting late for me, y'all. For everyone who's on Patreon, I'm going to drop another video for y'all tomorrow. Ben Young-gook has started a company called Consent. I will be dropping a reading on that. That's going to hit Patreon tomorrow. Because that's interesting. Feelings of that being related to, of course, TS Entertainment as well as Him Chan. So look forward to that for all of my Cub members. You can also become a dead member on my YouTube subscription things below. You will also have access to that video. So check out the memberships that I have here, and you can also check out my Patreon where you want to if you want to purchase reading for yourself or your favorite idol. If I haven't done a reading on your idol or your celebrities or foreign celebrities that you know I'm not going to touch on this channel, you're like, hey, I want this video, go over to there and you can get that video. But yeah, I'm going to see y'all again next time in the Lion's Den. Bye, Cubs. Thank you for the line and the love. Everyone enjoy your weekends. Stay safe, protected, have so much fun, wear your mask, drink water, do everything you need to do to keep yourself alive until this whole thing is over, okay? Bye. Bye, y'all. Love you. Love you. Yeah.